Hi, everyone. My name is Nate Palermo. I'm a music production major here, and I have a game idea called Seaspeed. It's a basically sci-fi racing game in space, featuring 8 different alien characters so far, over 10 landscapes and space environments through gas giant storms, all that sort of thing. One of the things that I'm thinking of implementing is an incremental item system, kind of a hybrid where you'd have items strewn throughout the course that you'd pick up in boxes, but then they'd all be color-coded so that what would happen is you'd be able to see, oh, these are offensive items, these are defensive items, these are speed items. But inside those categories, they would be randomized so that they would have different effects, such as a bouncing shot or a very fast shot or something like a homing shot or a bomb or that sort of thing. The artistic direction would be very cartoony, kind of 3D graphics, racing around. There would be, as you can see up here, some very cartoon-like characters, very vibrant colors, very saturated. That would contrast well with the black and some of the space environments as well, to be able to have all that kind of very vibrant and popping visuals. We want the clarity so that people can see what's going on the track. We don't want to clutter it up with too much detail or anything like that. Something that are simple and exaggerated in their style. The project goal would be for the fall semester to create a basic version for Kickstarter, have it be playable, polished, visually very vibrant, probably for the PC and gamepad for easier accessibility and distribution to people. Goal for 3 tracks, 1 of each different size, small, medium, and large, just to get a different sense of the size and feel of all the different tracks, as well as 4 different racer characters so that with 4-player multiplayer, there'd be able to be everyone having a different character instead of copies, as well as implementing the item system that I mentioned before. Risk assessment would be balancing these game elements, such as difficulty control, of course, and integrating these different items and visuals and all that together, as well as on a team perspective, things like meeting deadlines, getting assets together, making sure we don't get on any extraneous tasks or go outside of our projected vision or anything like that. For people, I'm thinking we're going to need lighters, modelers, animators, digital artists, people to get the racers, the items, the stages, the visual effects that are going to go on those stages, the 2D aspects like item sprites and menus and all that sort of thing, as well as programs to make sure that everything works together, that everything runs, and all that sort of thing as well. And it's going to be pretty short, but that's Seaspeed in a nutshell. So any questions?
Let's hear it for Seaspeed. Looks like we've got some questions.
Is this a 2D or a 3D game?
3D game, sorry.
And can you compare it to any other racing game out there?
Probably something like a hybrid between Diddy Kong Racing or Mario Kart, that sort of thing.
So you spent some time talking about the different aliens and stuff like that. Do the ships have different abilities, or what they're flying around or racing in, or are they actually racing as aliens, like on a track somewhere?
One of them is actually a running person. You can see right here.
Mm-hmm.
She's a crystalline person that runs, but all of them have different racing things. The bird will have a jetpack. The crocodile will have a tank that he rides around in. There'll be a hologram on a hoverboard, that sort of thing. A magician that just flies around. Like a fire elemental on a airship, all this kind of crazy, cartoony ideas.
And do they have like advanced ability throughout the game? Like, do they get different? Do they all have different powers or different level ups or different anything?
The items would be consistent throughout, but they would have different variances in things like speed, acceleration, that sort of thing.
Hey Nate.
Hey, what's up?
What are you thinking about for single player, multiplayer? How many racers per course? That kind of thing.
At the moment, I'm thinking primarily multiplayer, playing with people.
So over LAN or?
Probably over LAN or on the same system. If you can hook up your TV to a screen, like for instance with Steam Greenlight or Steam Big Picture, that sort of thing. As far as racers per track, again, initially if it's just multiplayer, first integration is to get just the 4 people playing together, but step 2 would probably be AI, so you can have more than just 4 people playing.
Do we have anything else? Okay. That is Seaspeed, everyone. So